trust. It's the cornerstone of every relationship, the bedrock of our interactions. But what if I told you that placing too much trust in those closest to you could be your greatest downfall? What if your true allies aren't your friends, but those you've once called enemies? In today's video, we'll uncover the harsh realities behind Law 2 of the 48 Laws of Power. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Friends, people we turn to in times of need, those we believe have our best interests at heart. But as history shows, friends can become complacent, envious, and ultimately treacherous. Take the story of Michael III, the Byzantine emperor. He trusted his close friend, Basil, to help him govern. Basil, originally a low-born stable boy, rose through the ranks thanks to Michael's friendship. But the closer Basil got to power, the more he desired it for himself. Over time, Basil grew resentful of Michael's authority and influence. He eventually orchestrated Michael's assassination and took the throne for himself. Trust misplaced. A friend turned traitor. Michael's story isn't unique. When you trust someone too much, especially a friend, you risk becoming blind to their true ambitions. Friends often feel they deserve more than they're given, leading to hidden envy, frustration, and eventually, betrayal. In today's world, this dynamic is no different. Consider a corporate scenario. You're the CEO of a rising tech company, and your best friend from college is your COO. You trust him implicitly, perhaps too much. Over time, your friend starts to feel overshadowed, believing he's equally responsible for the company's success. Resentment builds. He begins to make decisions behind your back, slowly chipping away at your authority. Eventually, he leverages his position to oust you from the very company you built together. The lesson here is clear. Familiarity breeds contempt. Your closest friends may start with good intentions, but over time, as they become more familiar with your weaknesses and flaws, they may feel justified in betraying your trust to fulfill their own ambitions. Now, let's flip the script. What if, instead of relying solely on friends, you learn to use your enemies? When you bring an enemy closer, they know they have something to prove. Unlike friends, who may take your trust for granted, enemies are acutely aware that any misstep could cost them everything. This makes them more reliable, more driven, and ironically, more trustworthy. Consider the example of Hari. He faced a powerful rival in Kale. Rather than destroy him, Hari made Kale an ally. By giving him a position of power, Hari kept Kale close, under his watchful eye. This alliance weakened Kale's ability to conspire against Hari and created division among his enemies. Kale, once a formidable threat, became a useful tool in Hari's strategy to maintain control. In modern business, this tactic is frequently used. Imagine two competing tech giants, each vying for dominance in the same market. Rather than destroy each other, they form a strategic partnership. By working together, they not only neutralize the competition, but also leverage each other's strengths to dominate the industry. This is the essence of Law 2. Your enemies, when handled correctly, can become your most valuable allies. Their need to redeem themselves, to prove their worth, makes them dependable and loyal, at least as long as it serves their interest. Of course, this strategy isn't without its risks. Using enemies requires vigilance and a keen understanding of human nature. You must constantly monitor their actions, ensuring that their loyalty remains intact and their ambitions aligned with your goals, but the rewards can be immense. By balancing the use of friends and enemies, you maintain control, mitigate risks, and keep your power secure. Trust is a double-edged sword. Wield it carefully, and you'll find that those who once sought your downfall can become the very ones who lift you to new heights. In the end, power is about control of others and of yourself. By mastering Law 2, you learn to navigate the treacherous waters of relationships with precision. Don't let misplaced trust be your undoing. Instead, Harness the power of your enemies and keep your friends close, but not too close. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the laws of power.